Description is in the link below, or rather the link is in the description below. Internet trolls, don't you just love them? With that said, today's video is sponsored by my new t-shirt, Never Argue with an Idiot, because they'll drag you down to their level and beat you with their experience. The link is in the description below. All proceeds will be going to Macmillan. Now, I'm never one to shy away from a challenge, so I'm going to argue with an idiot. And I would like to introduce the idiot. Their name is Kim Reily. And I'm secretly thinking that is a nom de plume, purely because their profile picture is from an adult website called Bang Brothers, as you can clearly see from the partial logo in the bottom right hand corner. Ergo, I suspect that this person is of the male gender and incredibly lonely. Now, our Kim seems to have some really big issues, namely with pollution, environmental damage, the working class, disabled people, low-level universities, and people who have been brainwashed. Backstory to this, and all the links and descriptions will be down in the description below, so you can check it out. Ride Cymru every year hold an event to promote the good work and raise money for Macmillan personnel. And as a fellow healthcare professional and somebody who's had a relative who died of cancer, Macmillan are very much unsung heroes, and they deserve our praise. They deserve as much help as possible. I'd also like to thank our Tin Man, at Phantomic, and Drake UK, and every other rider who took part in this event. You are also unsung heroes and deserve thanks and praise. Now, our troll Kim has taken offence to this event, basically saying it's frivolous and irresponsible because it is polluting. Now, if you was to watch the video, which the link is in the description below, you'll see that the riders are advertising Macmillan. They are wearing Macmillan t-shirts. They've got Macmillan t-shirts on their bike. This, Kim, is called marketing. This is extremely good, especially if you know the psychology of marketing, and very cost effective. A, because it's free, and B, because they've got a donation at the end of it. Now, if any of the words we say or I say on this video are very hard for you to understand, feel free to comment, and we'll help you as much as we can. The problem charities face today is that people would rather spend their money on the lottery than give to charity. And so events like this are good because they get kids who do like motorcycles stopping their parents and pointing out the motorcycle. And then the parents will see the advertising for the Macmillan or for whatever cause they're doing, and the kid now also associates motorcycling with something that's good and is more likely to donate to charity when he gets older. Again, this is the psychology of marketing. Now, Kim would like us to believe he is an educated person and doesn't frequent low-level universities, although I'm not sure what a low-level university is. He has common sense, thinks outside the box, and he's not brainwashed, and yet somehow feels that to ride in a charity event which has raised approximately 30,000 for Macmillan so far is extremely irresponsible and will cause the death of 1 million people. I'm not quite sure how these people are going to die unless every rider on that event had a 50 caliber machine gun and a rocket launcher strapped to their bike. And even then, I'm sure they would be hard pushed to kill 1 million people. Now, a motorcycle is a very low carbon footprint compared to, say, a bus, a car or a lorry. Now, I have no idea how many bikes were present at this event, but if said bike did approximately 160 miles, that would mean they generated about 48 kilograms of CO2 equivalent for each bike. And this is insignificant to greater issues of climate change, and even if CO2 is a contribution to climate change. But then, as an brainwashed, outside of the box thinker, you would know this. Because to think outside of the box, you would have to reject everything that's inside the box, i.e. CO2 is responsible for climate change. Now it's very clear from Kim's comments that he is in fact very rich, so let's work out his carbon footprint using the information gleaned from his comments. For starters, he has the local peasant chauffeur him and his mummy around. We can surmise that he goes on holiday because he doesn't work, definitely eats meat because he likes steak, and because he doesn't work he must buy lots of toys, so he needs to buy some more because he's obviously not very entertained. We'll be kind and say because he's rich he lives in an environmentally friendly house, but he does love his baths and he doesn't like to be cold. This would mean his carbon footprint is about 12.3 tonnes per year. That's quite a lot, especially for somebody who's a keyboard warrior and says that he's producing low levels of carbon. So Kim, you're not brainwashed, and yet you believe that a single motorcycle event will cause great disaster. With that in mind, we shall call you Chicken Little. There are more pressing issues surrounding climate change than just motor vehicles, as the great Maximus Two-Wheelicus pointed out. For example, gold mining, radioactive waste and uranium mining, and lead-acid batteries. Yes, those batteries you use in your adult pleasure toys are causing lots of problems around the world. Come on, get out of the way, Carl. No indicator? Indicator broken? Okay, fair enough. Now, if you were to take the Earth and, say, shrink it to the size of a car, yes, Chicken Little, this is called a visual comparison. But if you were to shrink the Earth to the size of the car, the amount of CO2 we produce would be the size of a wheel nut on that car. So this motorcycle event the weekend probably produced the same amount of CO2 as the size of a grub screw, which I suspect is about the size of your brain. So in summary, I'm not sure if there is a summary here, but anyway I'm going to try and surmise that Chicken Little is pissed at this event. Not because of pollution, but because either his mummy wouldn't let him out to play because of the dirty motorcycles, or the event, in fact, delayed him in buying the latest Justin Bieber album. We will never know. I am going to say a big thank you to Chicken Little for providing me a topic for today's video, but unfortunately your argument is invalid and I therefore reject it. I would like to say a big thank you to Tin Man at Phantomic and Drake UK and Ride Cymru for the money they've raised for Macmillan, and please let me know when the 2018 one is, as I would seriously like to come and join you on that one and kill a few more million people and raise more money for charity, especially a good cause. Don't forget you can catch me on social media, friend me on Facebook, find me on Instagram and stalk me at Nige-Rider on Twitter. And don't forget I will see you this Saturday. I will see you this Saturday, not next Saturday. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I will catch you on Saturday. Yeah, this has been an interesting ride. This has been an interesting ride. This has been an interesting ride.